All right, I'm gonna let some people come back on. I am sorry that it's taken so long. Again, we are talking about business and business opportunities and business ventures that you can do to help yourselves while we are on this quarantine. I'm waiting for my cousin to come back on, Vanessa, Braxton. We give each other a hard time, y'all, so don't take it personally, all the stuff that we say to each other. So let me go ahead and see if Vanessa is on. You guys can hear me? Everything is okay? You guys can see me? You guys can hear me? All that other good stuff? Good things, good things. All right, let me see if Vanessa is back on. I don't see her yet.
Do some questions.
So until she comes on, hey, Naima and Anat, she did my wedding gown and it was absolutely beautiful. I appreciate you. Thank you, sweetie. So before she comes on, I am going to talk about my hot sauce too. That's going to be on sale on the same website as the candles. It's really beautiful, actually. See all that? Hey. It's not going to be on the same website? Oh, it's not going to be on the same. What's going to be?
No, it's separate, but I'm just saying.
Separate but equal?
Yeah, give you a look at it because they come.
Well, yeah, we're just going to look at it right now because it's, right now. We have 4 different fragrances and we have the reeds coming. And actually, we're going to change the box, though, too. We're going to make some masculine boxes and, the original box as well. So I'm waiting for a Black Mama, Vodka, to come back on. I love her so much. That's my baby. Vanessa, send me a request thing. Yeah, and everybody, I promise, this is not just because it's mine. This hot sauce is so everything. I almost want to just open it up and take a spoon and just eat it. Hey, Rationale, we're talking about my hot sauce, and we're talking about my candles, and Rashawn, I'm going to send you a bottle, Rashawn. I'm very happy about it. Hey, Jarnine. I'm waiting for my cousin to come back. We're giving some really golden nuggets about business. We have Vanessa coming back on right now. Hard time, but that's just between us. It is not. It's a personal joke. My cousin is beautiful, and I love her. Oh, somebody just ordered their hand sanitizer.
Finally.
Yes. And I told him, I said, I give you a hard time, but that's between us as family and cousins. I'm like, my cousin is beautiful. Y'all just don't know, especially when I get my hands on her.
You only give me a hard time when you want me to wear makeup.
But you know what? Let me tell you what, though. It's not like you had some business when you work. So, boom.
I know. Listen, do me a favor.
Yes.
Side note. See if I left my glasses there, because I can't find my glasses.
Glasses. Let me tell you something. I went to an event, right? And I had on my red glasses like this. So, I'm sorry. I'm yelling. I didn't mean to yell. So I flushed the toilet and I bent down. Girl, I flushed my glasses down the toilet.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Girl, I was so upset. I'm like, how do you flush your glasses down the toilet?
Well, look downstairs when we was eating the crabs. Okay? Look around over there and see if my glasses are down there. Okay? Huh?
Oh, they came and cleaned that room already, girl.
No, but look by the theater. I ain't putting your business out, but look by the theater. I can't find my glasses.
Girl, they already came and cleaned all that stuff, baby. They didn't bring the spare glasses. You just lost your glasses.
Okay. Is Tay there? Is Tay there? Tay there?
Huh?
Is Tay there? Tay!
Of course, they're taking another round.
Let me tell you, I'm gonna keep it real. That'll be the last goddamn time I do tequila shots with y'all. All right? I can't do no more tequila since then. Girl.
I'll tell you something that I've been doing, and I'm waiting for the next 4 o'clock rock. Bring me that little thing right there I have going on. And so I'm like, okay, we're not like a bunch of tequila drinkers, you know that, because it gets to us real quick, fast, and in a hurry. But I put it in this airtight container. It's tequila and pineapples, and it's been sitting here for a couple of weeks. And it's already Waffle House La La in there. And so I'm going
Wow.
to some pineapple margaritas. Not today,
Okay.
of course. I'd be really screwed up and wouldn't be able to talk to anybody anytime soon. But thank you
Mm-mm.
for my hair. I promise I did not think I was going to be able to love it, and I
Yeah,
did.
your hair looks really nice. I like that look on you. I
And it's
really
like
do.
the grow out happened. The grow out happened to when it's supposed to lay. Wait, there's no place right there. To where it's supposed to lay where it's supposed to. I did get married. I got married in December.
Yes, you look so happy and shiny, and look at you. You look like you've been.
No, I didn't. You know, was that girl? I'm going through menopause too, so everything is all messed up in my life right now.
That's all right. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
But listen,
Now, what's going on with that hot sauce? What's that hot sauce? What is that?
What about the hot sauce?
The hot sauce. What is it? Bar chick. That's nice. How hot is it?
It's more flavorful than anything. We have two other flavors we're working on right now. So right now we just have this one, but we're going to do them in a 3-box as well.
Okay.
Edition 3-box, and we're changing the bottles so they're square and they all fit into a little box. It's very cute. We're gonna have this one, a habanero one, and a pineapple mango as well. So
Nice.
we're taking this time to take out this time, and that's why I keep telling everybody that if you don't come out of this quarantine without making a difference in your life, without trying to elevate yourself to that next level, then it's you. It's not anybody else. It's you.
Right.
Because even if you don't have the financial viability to make it happen, you wrote the vision and you made it plain, and now you can run with it since you wrote it all down.
Yeah,
So,
but also too, take this time. I'm just coming outside. You want to take this. You want to take this time, and I'm trying to tell all about. Oh shit! I'm trying to. That's my ring. I'm trying to tell all our sisters and brothers out there that take this money. If you can take that $1,200 or get that $10,000 grant, the government is giving money pretty much to small businesses. You better think of something to start. You better go buy a piece of property, throw a damn building on it. We need to be manufacturing so we can hire our own people and hire the people in the communities. So that way we can do manufacturing here. We stuck up on China right now, and China got us by the you know what. It's a good thing for me that I manufacture, but we're not in this. We as the people are not in it, and we as a country, I don't know what the hell happened. We're not doing that. And look at what's happening. But this shit is about to be crazy.
You know my land, you know my property over by where the boat
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
So that land has been vacant for a good it's been vacant for a second. So
it's yours.
I actually had say it again.
It's yours.
Paid for.
Right.
But the thing is, Vanessa, someone named Ernest is saying hello from the profit room. Hello, Ernest from the profit room.
Oh my God, Ernest is crazy. He is like, oh.
We have to get back to Ernest. I'm trying to tell a story. So, I like a major food chain, like ones that we see every day. They wanted to lease my property so they can build a training facility on there. And I was gonna let them do it. It's not a good idea for right now.
No.
I don't think so either. I think it needs to be another food kind of place, and then where I, kind of deliver to the boats, the whole marina, and to.
Are you able to put a manufacturing facility?
Say it again?
Would you be able to put a manufacturing facility for the products that you have?
I do. I can do anything I want with it because it's comrades.
So look into that. Get a steel building from one of these companies that only costs like 10 G's, throw a 10,000 square foot building in there, get your equipment, and then you can hire people in your family or people in the community to come bottle like I do here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And bottle your stuff. And that way you in control. You want to be in control. That's the only way for generational wealth is when you have something that you can intellectually pass on to generations and build wealth. Okay? Because you know how I feel. I mean, I know you my cousin, but you know I ain't crazy about all this celebrity bullshit and all that. I gotta have tangible assets.
Let me tell you something. And you know, they call me the cheap sister, and that's fine. I don't mind being the cheap sister. I just believe in spending my money on things that, will speak back to me. Because at the end of the day, now mind you, I'll spend money on my eyes because that's where I have to lay my head every day. But let me tell you
Right.
something. I give zero about, like, I'll drive an Acura. I don't give a daggone. I'll drive a Corolla. I'll drive a 1992 pickup truck. I do not care. Because at the end of the day, that is not what defines me. Because I know what I have and I know my worth.
Exactly.
That's what matters. I don't need to do it for somebody else. Because what are they doing for me? Absolutely nothing.
Exactly. I like the way you said that. Absolutely smurfly nothing.
You know what I mean? I'm going to leave a legacy for them. But I want you to, and I know that we were going over what we said we were going to do today, but I think it's just really important that you explain to people what is a family office. Because as a Black community, that is not something that we generally talk about. And a lot of us don't even know what that is. So if you would explain what is that, that's right. They're talking about me. They're talking about me being cheap and stuff. Let me tell you something. I'm not putting money in other people's hands. I'm not buying purses and shoes and cars and shit so somebody else can get rich. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to build my own legacy. I'm trying to build my own family office. And so go ahead, Vanessa Braxton, and tell us what a family office is.
A family office is, how do I put this? A family office is basically the business of your family passed down to generations for up to 100 years or more. It was started by the Rockefellers in 1882. Rockefeller started the first family office. I'm part of the Rockefeller, the office here in New York. I have a family office. You have, it's a conglomerate of a lot of different things. When you get to a certain wealth, a family office is not, let's just put it this way. You need at least 15 million or above to start a family office. Mm-hmm. I have 9 attorneys, accountants, and what they basically do is create generational wealth with my companies, with the assets that I have, so it can be passed down to my children. It's no longer just a trust. Most people know about a trust, but when you obtain in terms of assets,
I love you. I love you.
Look, I'm dressed in a hoodie and worth
And what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that it's me, but I'm just saying the whole idea of the millionaire next door is very
right.
You just never know, who you're sitting next to, who you're talking to, blah, blah, blah. Because, we're in a constant state of trying to generate wealth for our families. And
that industry is
for our children's children. You know what I mean?
Right. And I'm going to be honest, I've had my family office for 4 years now, and I realized that we are not accessible to it, because every time I go to a family office meeting, I'm always the only Black woman or the only Black person. All the hedge funds, Goldman Sachs, they call me. They try to call Black mama in the house. Don't do that.
Okay,
oh, sorry.
Those who don't have 15 yet, but they're on their journey, they're on their way. Talk to them about the mini.
Well, I'm going to start a mini family office club to give people the exposure of what I have exposure to. And after we get this whole hand sanitizer and stuff going, I got approval by the SEC and my attorneys to do it, because I am a sophisticated investor, an accredited investor with a family office. So for me, and being that I did a raise and I'm taking one of my companies public, then when a pre-IPO, that's Black Mama Teas and Cafe, I have to be very careful as far as compliance is concerned. But I got the okay. And what I'm doing is setting up a mini family office club. because people can do this themselves. People, you don't really, you can do this yourself. There's a large learning curve. I mean, truthfully, a lot of people is not going to, when I came in on Lyft IPO, you drop 75K. Everybody is not going to be able to do that.
Yeah, right. Right.
But when you have a family office, and some of you look up, Waltons have a family office. Michael Dell has a family office. I got mine because through Michael Dell giving me the access to learn about it. All of these companies, Bill Gates have a family office. All of them have a family office, and we're not in it. Even, God rest his soul, Kobe had a family office, because you saw what he was worth. Well, and all that transferred to Vanessa because everything was set up correctly. It's not just
people did not know all the ties that he had over there in China as far as his family office and stuff was concerned. A lot of people don't know that. But
nope.
A lot of us don't know what a family office is. A lot of us don't know how to obtain one. So it's just like even if you start small and gradually build, an office for yourself and for your life and for your family and for your children and your children's children, which is called a legacy. There's a difference between rich and being wealthy. There is a huge difference. And a lot of this, I'm going to put this in layman's terms. The difference between being rich and being wealthy. Okay. I got a little yaketa, okay? My little 35 foot, my little 20 foot, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to tell you what wealthy is. Like a lot of my friends and family. Wealthy is, okay, my 150-foot yacht just broke down in the middle of the ocean, and I'm waiting for my 115-foot to come, and that's my damn dinghy, So it's like, that's what people don't understand. My car just broke down on the side of the road. But here's my other driver coming to pick me up, and here's my helicopter that's going to take me from my car to the yacht that I was going to in the first place. So that's the difference between being rich and having wealth. And you really need to learn from it. People can call it Illuminati, they can call it whatever they want. It doesn't matter. Believe what you want, learn what you want, but guess what? Obtain the knowledge, obtain the wisdom. God said, "And all thy getting, get understanding." Y'all need to believe.
Amen. Amen.
Get the wealth of knowledge. Get the wealth of knowledge. And guess what? Learn the 12 plus 1. You know what I'm talking about when I say that. And if those who don't, do your research. And that's all I have to say about it.
But also now, hold on, Trina. This is very important. Look at what's going on right now. Girl, your health is your wealth. Because if you're going to have all the money in the world, but if you don't have your health and this COVID hits you, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So your health is your wealth. You want to stay healthy. We want to eat right. We can have fun and games, but you want to put things into place and teach your children and pass the knowledge on to your children. But also you want to do for our community, because when I turned around and I saw a Cheesecake Factory can't pay their rent, I said, wait a minute, I got 53 properties of my own and not one mortgage, okay? And it's not 53 residential, 53 commercial properties.
And
so at the
end, that's why I do not care. That's why I'm like Yoda, 0 fucks I give. Because at the end of the day, they can say, okay, well, Trina's the cheap one. They can say Trina's the fat one. But guess what? I'm fat in all the right places. You just have no idea of where I'm fat. And that's all that matters.
Fat pockets. Fat pockets.
I ain't saying I want nobody coming trying to rob me.
No, I know what you're saying. But a lot of times, I learned during this time that there were a lot of people that are superficial. A lot of these companies are superficial. They, hit me up, and I'm saying, what is going on? There's a lot of our people in the community who have a lot more than them, and they don't even realize it. So also, wealth is a mindset. Mindset, knowledge, health, and what you're going to do, and execution. You can't be all about talking. I can't deal with the chit chat. I have no time for that because I'm pushing, millions of dollars of orders and minding my goddamn business and moving silently like a gangster to make moves. So I can't sit there and put, put my shit on blast about, yeah, I'm doing it. No. Because when I'm ready to come in and snatch some shit, I don't want nobody to know that I'm doing it till it's done. And that's how we got to move. We're not moving like that. We're too much on Front Street. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that people don't know. But behind the scenes, people, is what really, really makes shit happen. You know what I'm talking about. Whether it's TV,
I just want to thank you for listening to me. I want to thank you for always answering my call. I want to thank you for always being that wealth of knowledge that I've always needed from you. And, you know, we are blessed to be a blessing. So you give me this information, so we are supposed to pass it on. Now, mind you, you're not supposed to.
My little sister's on there. Trina, my sister's on there. Miss Hunter. I see my little sister on there. Melissa Hunter. Miss my sister. Miss Hunter. Hi, Melissa.
Yeah. So, I thank you for your knowledge. And you know what? I have to thank myself too. I thank myself for being the one there to receive the knowledge, because
I thank you too.
Everybody is not there to receive the knowledge. Everybody doesn't want the wealth of information. Everybody does not want to receive the knowledge and move forward to another place. So it's because
no, everybody wants it. But you know what the difference with you? That's why I love you, cuz. I tell you know what the difference is with you? You're willing to take the time to research and execute. You don't want the cliff notes on doing something. You get the information, and then you're able to do your own research and run with it, and then take your time and execute. A lot of times we can get the information. I can spill all the information, but you got to execute. People do not execute. You are an executioner. You ain't killing nobody, but you know what I mean. So that's the key. You receive the information, but you can execute to make those strategic moves. That's what's powerful enough. And I'm proud that you did that, because believe me, we were at your kitchen table doing bar checks on a napkin.
Right. Before it came to fruition. And the thing is, you know, I had a lot of naysayers. I had a lot of people that say, Trina, you can't do that. But you remember, we started off as a mobile bartending company. We were doing Grammy parties. You were supplying the vodka for us for the Grammy parties we were doing in Los Angeles. When I was buying tour buses and renting chartered planes and all that other stuff, trying to get back and forth to where we needed to go. And you were the one to like mama while I was getting started. So we were getting started together, and I just appreciate you, and I love you, and you are that chick. And I will never forget that as long as I live. If you call me at any time, the answer is yes. Just
of
yes.
course. Of course. Same here. Real hot girl shit.
Someone said, what happens to a dream deferred? Someone's asking that, Vanessa.
Okay. What happens to a dream deferred? Nothing. You just started at a later date. You have to execute it. You know, sometimes life happens. Sometimes life happens, and it's not the time to do it at that time. You can do it later. You know, let God guide you. A lot of times, you know, just like my agave, I made that by accident. You know, but you know, God put things in place, like all of this stuff.
We talked about that too before you did it.
I know. It's just so, you know, sometimes I'm frightened, because you know, listen, I am a sinner. God know his child.
we were born in sin, girl. We were born in sin.
And sometimes I get scared. I'm like, Lord, what are you trying to do to me?
Yeah.
You know. And my mom always said, you know, God used people. No matter how bad your ass is, God used people to help other people. So he knows what he's doing.
That's right.
So your deferred dreams are not really deferred. You know, it's deferred to the time when it's right. You know what I'm saying? Any other questions? When somebody asks another question, I can't. Godchildren are not sinners. Somebody said godchildren are not sinners.
Yes, God, we are born in sin. We were born with his grace. You know, he didn't come to save the saved. He came to save the sinner. He saved me whole and in. Okay.
Yeah.
So someone said, what's the difference between a goal and a dream? That's a good
Oh,
one.
that's a good question. A really good question. You have your goal of meeting a milestone. You set your goals. Okay, I want to have this building at this date. I want to make $1 million on this date. I want to do this on that date. I'm going to get married on that date. That's your goal. And what you do, you strive to hit that goal versus dreaming. Now, in the goal setting, you're actually doing the work. In the dreaming, your ass is still sleeping.
Oh, come on now. Come on now. That's right. That's right.
So the goal is to be working towards your goal. That's what it is. And then once you hit all your goals, it's a dream come true.
Like, I know
Right?
I want a golf cart real bad.
You want to what?
A golf cart.
Why? Oh, they're about to be cheap. Watch all these people. Watch with this recession.
Listen.
Y'all better put your money up. You're going to get that for
I have
$10.
been in this for 5 years, as you know. But that's a luxury thing to have. You know, I mean, I have enough luxury thingies that, you know, I worked hard for, but I do want a golf cart, though. I do. I'm gonna get
All
one.
right. All right.
But I'm probably gonna drive it like 5 times and then get bored with it and not drive it no more.
Let me tell you.
Myself.
The only thing I want right now, because I look at the market, that's another thing. Start looking at the news. You see how gas prices are low? You see how oil is low? I hope we don't go into a war. Well, girl, I'm getting an electric car or a solar panels because I am not going to be dependent on foreign oil.
But
seriously.
Listen, I don't like vaccines. I don't like all these vaccinations. And that's a whole nother thing because people see me as a conspiracy theorist and believe it where it is. However, that doesn't mean I'm not going to see who's going to do it and invest in it.
Let me tell, I think some of my investors are on here. 8 months ago, I invested in a casket manufacturing company in Pennsylvania.
It's M100. That's what I was just talking about. Oh,
they are doing phenomenally well right now because of this COVID. I don't mean to sound morbid.
It's not. Did you see the documentary when they had? Listen to this. They had the linings of the coffins and they were all stacked up. Did you see that? Did you see that? Because they were ready for this pandemic. Did you see that? And I need to post that, but I don't want to get afraid because everybody's heart and mindset's not the same. But
no.
There's a lot going on, and there's some things that we need to invest in, and then pull out when you need to. Gotta use that pull out method.
Don't get pregnant.
It's not just about sex. That pull out method is not just about sex.
Listen, that's how Alyssa got here. Okay, look. I still don't know how I got pregnant with that child. 18 now, but anyway.
Let me tell you something. Unfortunately, we can't get that. Hey, Tawana's on. Hey, Tawana.
Hey, Tawana.
As you know, we can't get that stimulus check. But
no, I don't get nothing.
For those who can, look to invest in yourself. Look to invest in the market. Don't just go. And I think I'm going to put this out there. It's just amazing that these stimulus checks are finally coming out into these urban neighborhoods, and then they're about to start opening up all these businesses and people get their checks. So you spend it. Then what?
No, you don't hold that money. Open up a company, start doing some manufacturing, do something.
Get together
even
with
buy
friends.
lean or tax deed.
Together, do something.
Yep. Y'all better look at Malcolm X, the bullet and the ballot. You better look at it. This is the time. This is the time.
There's so many ways to educate yourself. There are so many ways to elevate yourself during this time. So if you get together with your friends, especially like-minded people, you change your mind, you change your thinking, you change your circles. Just putting that out there. But what I'm saying is, You use that money to
Yep.
get with like-minded people and invest in something together, to do something, to make more money, to generate more wealth, to get generational wealth, to get a family office.
But also too, to help your community. You want to help the community. You want to help those, because I employ those that live in the community.
That's right.
That look like me, that look like you. It's just too often that, look at right now, there's how many people that lost their jobs? 16 million, 17 million.
Mm-hmm.
You know, black folks been going through that any old way.
I
But
lost
we have
mine. You know,
right. So
I'm letting God do his work, because everything happens for a reason. I receive that in my life because I write that vision and I make it plain. So it is so.
absolutely. But people really need to take this time, drink some vodka, drink some bourbon, get your Black Mama hand sanitizer.
Hey, Twana, it's your drink. Lemon
Oh,
drops.
it's Tawana's drink?
Tawanda loves lemon drops. Okay, I don't want to
Oh,
seem
yes,
scared.
she do.
But
What is another question? Do you think we should
pay
what?
that back. Pay what back? Pay what back?
Do you think what?
It's lemon drop, Twana. No. I'm gonna tell you about the stimulus checks, though, people. No, you don't necessarily have to pay it back, but it's also not free money. So next year, when you file your taxes, if you received a stimulus check and you are to receive money back, that stimulus check that you received, it goes against the money that you would be getting. So let's say next year you file your taxes, you're supposed to be getting $1,400 back, you'll get $200.
But that's our damn money. See, this is what I can't take. That's our money. The money that they giving out, which is the stimulus check, is tax-paying dollars.
Okay, but this is what I don't get or understand. What I don't understand is all these mortgage companies, all these banks, all these what is there a fly in here? Oh my God. It's a fly. It's right there.
Yeah,
All that. The thing is, they keep getting bailed out, but the American people, to my understanding, is like, if you do that whole thing with your whole mortgage thing, is like you get 3 months, but it's not a forbearance. They don't put it on the back of your mortgage. They want you to pay the 3 months that you're in arrears, because it does not make sense. Because if you don't have a job and you can't pay those 3 months in arrears, how are you going to do a whole $15,000 or whatever the case may be? And if you don't have a job, how's that going to work? It's like this whole countrywide, whole Lehman Brothers shit all over again. So what are the people supposed to do?
Put their money together. You know what I would do? I don't have a mortgage for any of the properties, which kind of just showed, I saw several different big restaurants. They already owned their property, which was really good. So they can, do a couple of things. And the banking system is made to make money. All right. I'm invested in the banking system. Yes, I invest in Chase and Bank of America. I bank at those places. I'm also going to be banking with One United with Terry Williams. I bank at Liberty Trust, which is a Black-owned bank. The banking system is there to make money. How they make money is a whole nother ball game. They make money off the consumers. They make money off the mortgages. The mortgages are rolled up. Remember, we had credit default swaps the last time. It's investors. You're invested into it. So they want to pay their money to the investors. I'm not saying it's the right thing, but look, mortgages have been around since J.P. Morgan and Rockefeller. J.P. Morgan was the financier from London. That's how long J.P. Morgan Chase money is.
I'm a
100 years. 100. Same thing with Citibank. 200 years. Wells Fargo. 200 years. They were mortgaging slaves. You can get a mortgage on a doggone slave. We haven't even. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine getting a mortgage on a person?
All right,
a person as collateral to build wealth. That should tell you this is a fucked up system to begin
Really,
with.
I mean,
We can't eat it, but we can join.
I want people to watch the Netflix documentary on the Lehman Brothers. I think that's really important for them to watch. But what I will say that I don't think is fair to the American consumer, the American person, is that when these mortgage companies, when these banks get bailed out, they already get their money, but yet they are allowed to foreclose on the American person.
Yeah.
And that screws us all the way over because they're double dipping on their money because they've already gotten bailed out. Not once, not twice, but 3 times if you really think about it, because not only do they get their money up front, then they get that back end that we're supposed to pay back if you decide to do whatever it is you decide to do with your whatever.
Right.
And then you still have to pay them back based on what they're trying to do with you right now. That it's like it's too much. It's just too much, and it's not fair to the American person.
It's not. It's definitely not. When you get a chance, you know, I was on Karen Hunter's show last week, but when you get a chance, look at the 1619 project, which was done by the woman on New York Times, and look at the video on, I think it was on Karen Hunter's show. She had like a town hall. Very informative. It just brought a lot of light to history of how we're living today. You know, and that's why it's very important for us to have the family office to do all of these things, to make sure there's generational wealth. Everybody's talking about generational wealth, but they really, really don't know what it is until you're in it, until you have an active family office.
But number 2, they don't talk about generational curses either, though. Let's talk about that. And
That's the truth.
Let's all talk about this as well. People talk about, and I'm a Christian, God, he is the author and he is the finisher of my faith. There's a period. I don't care if I'm drinking, if I'm not drinking, if I'm sinning, if I'm not sinning, that's what it is. But the reality of this situation is, the Lord also said, for lack of knowledge, my people perish. So you can't say, oh, God this, God that, and God whatever, if you don't do your research. He still put that research out there for all to read, for us to make ourselves knowledgeable of what's happening in this world. Because he also said to abide by the laws of the land. That which is Caesar, render unto Caesar. That's what he said.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Miss Auntie Evelyn, daughter.
You know what don't bypass what's happening in the world all for the sake of God. You can't say, oh, well, God this and God that. God's going to help me. Yes, he will. I know he will because he's done it for me. However,
He's done it for me. He's done it for me. Even me.
So, I'm going to tell you all a little story. I'm going to tell you a little story. And it's real quick because y'all know my sense of humor. There was this woman and she prayed every day. She was like, Lord, oh my God, please help me win the lottery. Lord, you know I need this money. I'm behind in my mortgage. I got all these bills need to be paid. Lord, please help me win the lottery. Week went by, she didn't win the lottery. All right. Next week, she, prayed to the Lord. Oh my God, Lord, please help me win the lottery. Please help me win the lottery. Week went by. Boom, she didn't win the lottery. 3rd week. Lord, please, like, what is going on? Why won't I win the lottery? I keep praying to you. It's been a month now, and I have not been dag on it. Getting the lottery. I can't even get a scratch off. Lord said, look, woman, you want to win the lottery and you want me to help you, but can you please help me out? Can you buy a ticket?
Right. I know that's right. That's called execution. I told you, you're the executioner. I told you, you're the executioner.
Do your research. I mean, he's here. Yes, he's here. He's omnipresent. Do your research, though. He put place for us to know because there are so many things that are just hidden in plain sight that we're not at.
Yes. 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 Just like all this stuff with this hand sanitizer. It was all the equipment was already here and I didn't even know. Because I don't know what made me buy extra equipment. Couple of years ago, it's been sitting here. That's God.
You need to tell these people that you're a publicly traded office too, so they can be a part of.
Well, no, not yet. Not yet. Just being just in the pre-IP.
Oh,
We're
okay.
just in the pre-IPO. Don't get me in trouble by the SEC, girl. What are you crazy?
I'm sorry. Wrong information. Wrong information. I'm just overzealous.
No, not yet. That'll be coming soon, as everybody see on WeFunder. Right now, we're just waiting for everything to settle down and making some strategic moves. But definitely, when the time comes, it'll be out there.
That's
Once
right.
the SEC qualifies it under a Reggae Plus, we'll be doing an IPO for Black Mama Teas and cafes. But it's been pushed further. But that's all good. I'm very patient. I like to be patient with doing things, and I've learned, with being now. I never asked God for patience, because let me tell you something. I learned a long time ago, girl. I used to pray for patience. Do you know God put me through hell? God will put you through some serious mess. Don't pray for no patience.
I won't. Trust me.
I learned. I said, oh, heck no.
Right now, wisdom is my thing right now.
Right.
If fish, you teach me how to fish, and I can fish for myself.
Exactly. Exactly. So.
Somebody said answer some questions. I need you for like 5 more minutes, cousin. I'm sorry.
Okay. Because I'm paying you taking up my time. I got a payroll. I got staff here. We got orders to get out. What's the question? What's the question?
Any advice for first-time homeowners?
Elaborate on that. Like, first-time homeowners? Do you own the home already? Do you not own the home? I don't know. There's still programs. I'm going to be real honest. Let me give you an advice for first-time home buyers. Wait till this recession hit.
Yeah. So because it's going to be a buyer's market.
Right? It's going to be a buyer's market. And also look into some tax deeds and tax liens. Start looking into, commercial property. If you're going to go and buy a home, depending on where you live, starting out, buy like a 2-family so you can get rent for one part to pay your mortgage. You know what I mean? Does your cousin sell hand sanitizers to companies? Yes, I just shipped out 500 right now. We only just started this 6 days ago. So 6 days ago, the Department of Homeland Security, ISIS, they requested, so I got to send them a quote. All the government agencies. So yeah, I'll be selling to companies. You'll have to set up a distribution. The FDA is very strict on this, and you have to be over-the-counter OTC drug distributor. So there's things that fall into place with that. What are some good companies to invest in right now? I can't answer that question for you because
no one can.
I'm not an advisor.
That's right.
I am an accredited investor, and I am, registered with the SEC. So you have to do your own research. I will say, invest in something that you like, and do your research. Invest. If you drink Coca-Cola, then invest in it. If you go to Home Depot, start looking into those companies. But first things first, invest in yourself.
Ralph's or whatever, because you spend a lot of your money there. So wherever you put a lot of your money, that'd be a great place to start investing. That's in Trina's personal opinion.
Right. Somebody just asked, are you accredited? Baby, you can't have a family office. You can only be an accredited office. You are accredited when you have a family office. Okay, so an accredited investor, but people don't really know what an accredited investor is you have either you make 200 individual 200,000 a year, or as a combined couple 300,000 a year, or over $1 million in assets or $1 million net worth minus your house. That means if you have rental properties or all this assets, intellectual properties, anything that has royalties, any type of income stream across the board that has something that's substantial that'll add to your wealth. So that's what an accredited investor is. And then you have sophisticated investors, qualified investors, because you have access. When you have a family office, you have access with other family offices that regular folks or even accredited investors don't have, because you have to be in that network, like I am.
You guys hear from her first, and and even to that, I always look at 7 different streams of income, 7 at least. That's what they talk about, Vanessa, as you know. At least a certain amount. It doesn't have to be 7, but a certain amount of different streams of income. I even do total life choice. I even do that because I use the product. So I'm like, if I'm going to use it, I'm going to spend my money on total life choice every month. I'm going to invest in it and make money on it as well, because it works for me. And you guys can find the _scales on Instagram, by the way. But what I'm saying is, no, but it's just real talk. It's just real talk. And I learned a lot of this from you. You have been my mentor these 5 years, and I keep growing and growing to different levels. And in part, it is because of you, and I appreciate that. Of course, God first, but it is definitely in part because of you, and I appreciate that. And I don't like to talk about this a lot, but my sister has a skincare line, and I don't want people to compare me and my sister to Wanda, because she has an excellent line. You know what I mean? And mine is out yet. So until mine is out, what am I going to do? I'm going to support my sister.
We all gonna support Tawanda.
Exactly.
There's enough money to go around in this country.
For everybody. Some people drink Coke, somebody drinks Pepsi, but at the end of the day, it's all cola. It's all cola.
No, it's all sugar. It's all sugar, water, and carbonated water with sugar and food coloring.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Wanda is gone, but this was one of the best lives I have ever had, and I appreciate you, and I thank you. You are just a wealth of knowledge. I have to have you back. If I could have you back next week, next Tuesday, can you do that?
Let me look at my schedule. Because you can say bye to Barbara. Say Barbara. Say bye. Barbara, say bye to Trina. It's another one who works for me. All right, cuz, I love you. Love you. Bye, Tay.
You are amazing. You are that boss chick. You are helping me to become that boss chick by the help of God. Vanessa, I love you. I appreciate you. You're the best around. Vanessa's gonna keep you down. You're the best around. See, people don't know about that song. I'm too old for that shit. I'm old.
All right, baby.
But thank you. I'm gonna call you later. We have some other things to talk about. So
yeah, I'm gonna be home late.
What
we
time?
Because
I think they're gonna cut me off soon.
I don't know. What you gonna do? I don't know.
How long do they
Oh,
wait a minute.
What?
Before we talk about your CBD. Talk about all your property with all your hemp and stuff. People see, they don't even know. They just touch the surface. Talk about it.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm gonna need me some new cartridges, by the way.
I need some new drops.
I'll hook you up. I'm trying to open this up. I can't even open this. Let me see.
Wait. Can you send me some drops and some
Yeah, I'll send you a care package.
When? Can you send it today?
I ain't sending it today, girl. You see all these.
Wait, is Hydro Greenery your grower?
Yeah. Where is she on here?
Yes. Hey,
This the CBD. Yeah, I have Between me and Hydro, we have 20 acres. Well, 19 acres. I have 15 acres in California.
Boom!
Um,
Well, it's not legal in Georgia yet. If it were legal in Georgia, you can have all my property and we can do it all together. Yes, 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 yes.
when
Take
it
all my
becomes
acreage,
legal,
baby.
I'll
Take
just
it,
have
take it, take it,
Hydro.
take it.
I'll just have Hydro teach you how to grow.
Thank you,
Because
Hydro.
that's what she's doing out there. She's growing. She has
I said, Trina, you
her.
were live. You can read lips. It's CBD, Tamar.
So in California, I got in LA County, not far from Mike Tyson's place. I have 15 acres. I originally bought 20 acres, and then Hydro, she ended up doing her part in getting 5 acres, and then she sold an acre off. So she's out there growing, which is good. She's putting the greenhouses, just getting everything together. For me, I'm going to grow, of course, we're going to grow cannabis, CBD, hops, because I want to be able to sell to the beer companies. And my son DJ after you finish electrical engineering, he wants to do have a brewery. I said, you wait till you did 5 years of college and you want to tell me you want to have a brewery? But anyway,
I just want to use some of my property. I would love to use some of my property to do some things.
When you listen, it's not hard because Hydro is growing out there, but Georgia is not legal.
Georgia, I only have land in Georgia for now.
Yeah, but you know what? You can use that land for agriculture, and plus you can have the USDA give you money in a grant too. I told you that before.
For CBD though, can I use that for hemp as well?
Well, you can do it for hemp and for anything that's agriculture. Okay. All you got to do is set aside that particular land for growing. Huh? What'd you say?
Problem.
She has a problem?
I guess. I'm not sure what's going on.
I don't know. But yeah, when the time comes, you figure out what you want to do.
Somebody said turn your property into a mental wellness retreat.
You can do that with the CBD. And when it gets... you can do that with the CBD. Girl, CBD going right now, the CBD nuggets are going for $3,000 to $4,000 a pound because it's hard to get, and it's considered essential. Cannabis is essential, liquor is essential, hand sanitizer, and CBD is essential. So you can have all of it with the hemp.
I don't see your question, Queen Ty.
When y'all getting off?
I mean, we have
great idea.
I'm not the best at all this. I wish I were. I'm sorry, y'all.
This is my first time getting off. You did
y'all getting off. You can go.
What? We keeping it that exciting that you gotta go. You gotta go. You don't want to miss anything.
Because I want to make sure people are as informed as they can be, and at the end of the day, I'm taking all this information from you, sis, and I'm here for it. So, at the end of the day, I can do the CBD on my property.
Yeah, it's legal. Yeah, it's legal. Yeah, it's legal.
Well, so I'm gonna have to call you afterwards. Do I need to get like the buds of it or something? Like, what do I do?
No, you need clones. Clones. You can buy clones. You get clones. Do that's what Hydro does. She gets clones. She clips clones. She sells clones. You'll just get the CBD strain. I got a black mama CBD strain, and she wrote that. I'm gonna send that to you.
I need to put it in a containment, right?
You just gotta. I'll let you talk to Hydro next time. I'll let you talk with Hydro the next time because I learned a lot from her because she's a grower in California.
Oh, the Hydro said that she has the clone. So
yeah.
When we get off of this call, I'm gonna talk to you two together, please. And I'm going to need a care package, Hydro, so I can know what I'm talking about. And
Hydro. She's got to get She got to get CBD.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm
Yeah.
about to do CBD nail polish.
What the hell?
Girl. We can do it together. We can put to that money, we can put it together. We can put our money together.
Listen, I'll sell you the CBD. I'm the plug. I'm the plug. I'll sell you the CBD. I sell it to you at a good price by the kilo, okay? So that way I'm the plug.
All right, but Hydro Greenery, will you come on with me next Tuesday, please?
Yeah, Hydro.
So how do we talk to you next week?
I heard Tay. I heard Tay.
She's so crazy. So I love you guys. I thank you. We're gonna talk offline because I actually have a meeting today, so I have to keep myself in order. So
all right, girl.
We'll talk right afterwards, both of you, if that's okay. Everybody,
When I get home, we can get on a three-way call tonight. Because I gotta finish the stuff tonight. I have a
conference. What time is it right now?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. I have a conference call in 20 minutes.
Absolutely not. I'm not a singer. That's not my lane.
A little bit, but she's a boss chick, and that's what matters. What time?
Right.
Okay, I have to prepare for my next. I have a real call for real.
All right, baby. So I'll talk to you.
I appreciate you. So I will call you after
Call me later tonight.
The three-way with Hydro.
Call me later tonight. I'll text you when I'm on my way home because I want to finish up here.
The minimum in a mini family office is what? Is it 7 million? Is it 10 million? Is it 5 million? What is it?
It's less than 15 million. Put it that way.
What if you only have 5 million? What if you only
it doesn't matter. If you have 100,000, 300,000, you're not investing in anywhere. It's you managing your own mini family office. And it's going to be a club. It's going to be a monthly subscription. So it'll be basically people will pay. And then what I'll have is, as I have access to certain deals, I'll give the access to everybody else. And you manage it the same way. But everybody's got to learn because too many people out there just don't know. And when you're dealing with, other companies, other family offices that's worth, $2 billion, $100 million, I ain't got time for no $500 and shit. So
I'm not doing a 4:00 rock on Friday. I have something to do for Sister Circle. But next Tuesday, I would love for you to come on and talk about a mini family office, talk about family office, and I want that to be the main plug of what we're talking about. And of course, we're going to talk about the sanitizer some more. We're going to talk about the vodka some more. We're going to talk about how you've helped me a little bit more.
And we also need to talk about manufacturing. We really, really need to get into manufacturing so that way you can build the profits to buy more property and have something for your family office.
Well, I would like to talk to you about how I could manufacture, with the property that I have.
Yeah.
Talk to you about having maybe section it off from candles over here and hot sauce over here and bourbon over. You understand what I'm saying? So
you're gonna have to do that anyway. You're gonna have to do that because you have to be registered as an FDA, and FDA won't let you mix food and candles together. But anything that's food, you definitely do. We'll talk about that. I don't have a problem. Soon I'm gonna have to put a mastering class together.
Audacious _I. Send me a DM. I'll send it to you. My lip color is something that I just kind of made up because I didn't have anything else to do with my time. But we're going to talk tonight. I'll just text and
text me. I'll be leaving here about 9 o'clock.
Look at that.
All right, girl.
I love you.
Love you.
And make sure
what?
It's on there too. I need a care package. I need to know what I'm investing in. Okay.
All right, honey.
I love you guys. I thank you guys so much. I will try to save the live. I don't want you to save the live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Tay knows how to save the live. I'm gonna do it. Masterclass. I'll see you on Tuesday. Gotta go. Love you. Thank you for coming out. God bless you. Good night. Love you guys. Thank you for watching, all 10,000 of you. I love you. Goodbye.
Peace in the Millie Show.